Hey, what's up? Wanted to do a little bit of a life update, a little bit of tea update and all that stuff. So I am at about 3.5 months on tea at this point. Wow, yeah, 3.5 months. Um, and I think the most obvious change has been my voice. Gotten really, really deep. Um, I constantly sound like I'm sick. I'm not sick at all, and not, my throat doesn't have anything going on. It is really low, and it keeps getting lower, which is really, really cool. I'm getting conscious of the fact that I keep whispering because of it. Um, Partly because it still kind of hurts that now that it's still cracking, so it still kind of hurts. So I whisper so that it doesn't hurt, but also because I still don't know what my voice volume sounds like to other people. Um, I don't know if I'm yelling. I don't right now. I have no concept if I'm yelling or if I'm at a normal speaking volume of some sort. Um, but yeah, so I think I sound like I'm mumbling most of the time. Gonna try to work on that. Facial hair has been coming out in patches. I've had to shave, even though I don't really want to just yet, because it's in awkward patches. Um, I definitely have this very pronounced kind of like uh, prepubescent or just at pubescent, I guess, not prepubescent, early pubescent boy mustache thing going on. That's creepy kind of looking, especially on me. Um, so I shave that all the time, and I have this like very strange patch, just like right here, nowhere else under my chin, but just right there. So I have to shave that. So when I do, I just go all over because everywhere else is just kind of these soft, fuzzy little patches here and there. I can tell that once I grow hair at a more regular growth rate or pace or whatever, that it's going to be kind of here, because I definitely have fuzz here. So there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be growing hair here, but definitely on my chin, definitely here, definitely a mustache. But I can't tell what's going on here yet. I haven't seen anything. And like I said before, leg hair, thigh hair has been just like explosion of thigh hair. Um, and stomach hair lately, I've noticed a lot. That's the stomach hair. Not much of a rug or anything just yet. And I mean, I'd point my camera to it, but you're not going to see much of it. I haven't been updating about my chest because honestly, it's not going to look any different anymore. It's been such a great recovery. And I had top surgery in early June, so it's been about 4.5 months now. And I think it's just gonna look the same from now on. It's not really gonna recover more. It's fine. It's recovered. So whatever last time I showed off my chest, you can go check it out and you'll see that. Um, and I'm still very, very happy with the results. Haven't needed like, you know, touch up or anything post, so that's great for the pocket. A little bit of a life update too. Work's still kind of stressful and heavy, and just a lot of work, and I find myself still pulling like 12-hour days, 3, 4, 5 times a week, depending on the week. This past weekend, I also didn't have a weekend because I went to Columbus, Ohio for a conference. The conference itself wasn't great. I mean, there were a couple of highlights to it, but it wasn't really worth sacrificing my weekend over. But what was worth sacrificing my weekend over was being in Columbus, Ohio. That was my first trip to Columbus, and God, I so miss living in or near a city. Just being around a mass of people, a mass of energy, a queer community, a POC community, even like walking past a hookah lounge, and knowing that there's Middle Eastern people around. Oh, I miss that so bad. Definitely solidified that I need that. It fed my soul for 2 days to know that was around me. and to be able to go to a queer bar and a queer dance club, and I don't know, just Burlington is definitely great for the folks that love it here. It's progressive, and it's got the mountains and the lakes and all that stuff. But I need a city. I need a city bad, and Columbus is definitely a place that I could live in. Also had a really really good time at the places that we went out to, and might have gotten a little kiss on at one of the dance clubs, which was kind of cool. Yeah. Met someone who was our waitress at the cafe that we were at before, and then showed up at the dance club we were at after. Had a lot of fun dancing with her. My colleague, actually, Virginia, kind of pushed her on me. It was a little interesting, but yeah, and then when I was saying goodbye, she just gave me a kiss, which was really, really sweet. But yeah, gorgeous woman. Gorgeous woman. Jamie, if any chance you are seeing this, you are beautiful. Beautiful. But here I am, back in Burlington. God. Yeah, I told one of our grad students who's from Columbus that next time he goes, he needs to take me back, because I definitely love that city. Any chance I get to go to cities, it's great. So yeah, while I was exhausted, it was good to get out and see civilization a little bit. I make Burlington sound awful. It's not awful. It's just, I think, not what I need. Other than that, there's the Translating Identity Conference is actually this Saturday here on campus, which is cool. If I haven't talked about it before, I think I have. I think I posted a video about it. But basically, it's a student conference that looks at gender identity. And obviously, a big focus is transgender identity and gender queer identity. But it can definitely get deeper than that. Going to be facilitating a caucus for trans people of color. So I'm hoping that folks are going to come to that, because this conference is in the Northeast. It's typically predominantly white folks that show up. Most of the folks of color that show up are actually folks who work here or are students here. So it wouldn't really be for them unless they're obviously trans, but that's the caucus I'm going to be facilitating. So it'll be a good chance to meet some folks there. Yeah, so that's going to be another weekend of conferencing. God, but it's a good one, so I'm going to go. Anyway, that's pretty much my update right now. I'm sure I have a lot on my mind, but more than that, I have sleep deprivation on my mind, so I'm going to go. Talk to y'all later.